Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You know it's Christmas time in Hawaii when the U.S. Secret Service has arrived, street barricades are in place, and the U.S. Coast Guard has stationed itself in the waters surrounding Oahu. It means the Obamas are on their way and vacation time for the president is about to start. This year, the first family is taking a 17-day vacation beginning as early as Friday night. Now, most likely, Michelle Obama and the girls will arrive first so the president can try to resolve the payroll tax cut before leaving Washington. The First Lady's trip alone will cost $100,000 for flight and security, but I gotta tell you, that's nothing compared to the total tab. $4 million, over $4 million. Take a look at that. This year's visit will exceed last year's by a long shot, more than doubling 2010's vacation tab of $1.5 million. So, transportation, the biggest expense, at more than $3.5 million. The bulk of that, the cost of flying the president on Air Force One from Washington to Hawaii, that's $1.6 million each way. And don't forget the president's limo, helicopters, other support equipment, that has to be transported to Hawaii as well. Getting Mrs. Obama out early is another $63,000 when you add in security. Then there's the hotel. The Obamas and their staff stay at the Mona Surfrider with beautiful views of Waikiki. Take a look at the rooms. They go for as much as $450 a night. Though the president will probably lock in the $177 a night government rate. Total housing $151,000. Then there's the money the locals will have to pay for police time. The city ambulance, that's another $260,000. Now, in case you think we're done, think again. The costs don't stop there. The president's security detail typically rents some office space, maybe an entire floor of an office building. Private phone lines between the locations where the president and friends are staying, those have to be set up. Oh, and then there's the cost of the advance teams, accommodations for them so the whole thing can come off without a hitch. Oh, and don't forget rental cars. Now, if that sounds like a lot, compare this president's vacation to the last. President Bush spent the holidays at his ranch in Texas, so those trips only cost taxpayers about $267,000 each. So again, all in all, the entire tab for the Obamas' round trip to Hawaii, more than $4 million for 17 days. And most of us, those who are working at least, don't even take 17 vacation days all year. The average American worker took just 12 days off, even though they were slated for 2 weeks. That's according to a survey from Expedia. The most common reason for not taking a vacation? It's the cost. It turns out vacation was a luxury a lot of Americans believed they couldn't afford this year. And there might be a lesson in that for the president. When so many people are hurting, maybe a little less vacation time is in order. Is Camp David booked? All right, that's what I think. Now we want to know what you think. Should